Many people, especially in the HBCU community, you might have heard about the South Carolina State University situation with
Oh,
commencement.
man.
Man, I don't know what them boys were thinking, but for context, right? For people who don't know, South Carolina State University, a historically black college or HBCU in Orangeburg, South Carolina,
Mhm.
invited Lieutenant Governor Pamela Evette, if I'm saying that right, Pamela Evette, as its spring commencement speaker scheduled for May 8th, 2026. Students immediately pushed back. An online petition to rescind the invitation received over 2,000 signatures. Students held silent protests on campus. The core argument, inviting a Republican lieutenant governor aligned with the Trump administration's elimination of DEI programs and abolition of faculty tenure at colleges would be a disservice to the values and mission of HBCU and the students it serves. And just for more context, she was removed as the speaker, and in response, well, actually, no, for one, she called them mobs, these silent, peaceful protests. I guess anytime black people organize, it's a mob. But I do remember a group of people did organize and actually riot over a Super Bowl win or a football game. Anywho, but then
I could
they
think of another riot at, one of the nation's most significant buildings or areas. I remember that when people were climbing up into the Capitol and, you know, setting
hey,
fire to stuff and
those were taxpayers with over a 650 credit score or 750 credit score. I mean,
of
those are good
course.
people.
Of course, of course. These are all, law-abiding citizens, never did anything wrong. So yeah, yeah, of
And
course.
yeah, so I mean, but so she was removed, and after clearly proving the point, I'm pretty sure I saw that they I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was the governor, since she was the lieutenant governor, but basically I think the school is being hit with a funding punishment. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this, man?
I think this is ridiculous. I think that and I mean, you can't. I don't put any of the blame on students. Obviously, I put whoever's on the commencement planning and execution committee. This all the fault goes to them. The chancellor, like that entire C-suite of executives that oversee this commencement. Like it's like as an HBCU, I feel like you need anything, right? We already get a bad name as is for not having housing, not having the same funding, for always being, having something going on in the news that's not always in our best light. But it's like I feel like as an HBCU, as an HBCU leader, and especially at a time as significant as commencement and graduation, where all of these, hardworking students that have poured themselves into these into these last 4 years, like to walk this stage, like for like the culmination for this one very moment, I feel like you have to be just socially and politically aware at all times as an HBCU because like the things that you do, like it's more than just your school. I feel like it's a stance, right, for all people that look like us. And it's like when you bring on someone like this and someone like I've seen some of her videos, like just kind of like as like the pushback for people protesting. She's calling the students that are peacefully protesting on their college campus or calling them left she was calling them like left-wing mob members. Like, I'm like, she was like, yeah, if you guys like, she was like, it's just like, it's almost like she enjoys like people going against her because she feels like her points are so just well rooted and so correct that it's just like, oh, if you're going against me, you just hate Trump and you hate our policies and this and that. But it's just like, bro, she is literally the exact opposite of everything that the HBCU stands for. She is the exact opposite of everything that an HBCU stands for. And it's just like, bro, like her entire stance and position, it's about making sure that less of the people that come out of this university get into the rooms that she's in. She wants to like she just wants to destroy everything that makes up an HBCU. She wants to remove DEI. She's aligned with all of Trump's policies. Like, why? She wants to cut and she says so many outright just false statements saying that, well, yeah, Trump has provided the most funding out of any president in
Yeah.
history for HBCUs. And it's just like I just feel like it's so crazy how like these people just bold-faced lie so plainly with no fear of getting fact checked or validated. It's just insane to me. It's just like I feel like this was really be a miss on SC State and everyone that kind of went into that committee. I don't know what were you thinking? Like, do you think she's just going to change her stance because she's coming to talk to a bunch of black people? If anything, she's going to double down on some of her stances to make it known that like, oh, yeah, I'm not with you guys. Like, right? Like, it's just I feel like that was just a very oblivious, just kinda, like, missing context, just, like, just type of moment. I think that that was very poorly planned and executed by ASC State, and I really hope that they bring someone on that embodies the values of an HBCU and of that institution a bit more